going to see the video. Let's see what it is.
Here is an example of an ethical question that might come up for cybersecurity professionals. An organization handling top secret and other sensitive information was hiring new employees. At its facility, it used a retinal scanner to grant access to high security areas, including where prospective employees were interviewed. Retinal scanners, unbeknownst to most people, can not only match blood vessels in an individual's retina, but they can also tell the difference between males and females. Further, they can tell whether a female is pregnant. The organization used this information gathered by its access control system to discriminate against female candidates for the positions it was seeking to fill. Allowing this data to be accessed by those making hiring decisions was indisputably in violation of the Code of Ethics, which states that information security professionals must act honorably, honestly, justly, responsibly, and legally. Here is another example. The security manager for an organization heard from a network administrator who reported another user for violating the organization's acceptable use policy. When the security manager investigated the matter, he discovered several pertinent facts. The user did violate the policy. The violation was not a criminal matter. The network administrator had the IT permissions to monitor the user. The network administrator was not tasked with monitoring the user, nor was the administrator tasked with randomly monitoring all users. The network administrator would not say how the administrator came to learn that the user was violating policy. In talking with colleagues of both people, it became clear that there was a personal conflict between the administrator and the user. In many jurisdictions, the organization can use any information, regardless of source, to make labor decisions. So yes, the organization could use this information against the user. The user violated the policy but did not break the law. Depending on how egregious the infraction was, the organization may choose to punish the user for the violation. Because the administrator would not explain why he was monitoring the user, it makes his actions suspect at best and nefarious at worst. The administrator violated the trust given to him by the organization. As an IT professional, the administrator was expected to use authority and permissions in an adult and objective manner. This situation is almost certainly an example of the administrator using authority to settle a personal grievance. The administrator should be punished much more severely than the user. Firing the administrator is not untoward. This person may have opened the organization up to a lawsuit for creating a hostile work environment, which may have an impact risk that exceeds whatever policy violation the user committed. Whether the administrator was terminated or not, his actions were in clear contradiction of the Code of Ethics.
I have explained all about Code of Ethics.